The mission of the Angel Band Project is to break the silence around sexual assault, but also to cultivate a culture of empathy for survivors and what they go through. A lot of organizations have a similar mission, but we actually use music to accomplish this mission. We use it to raise awareness, but we also use it as a therapeutic tool, providing music therapy services to survivors at no cost to the participants.
Music therapists work in a lot of different settings, but their goal is to use the elements of music for a therapeutic purpose, not for music education or for just singing or just playing, but that there's a therapeutic goal built into each thing that they choose to do.
The project we're working on right now is very exciting. It's called One Voice, and it's a virtual choir which combines our two main initiatives, which is raising awareness through music, but also providing music therapy services to victims. So we've composed a virtual and a live choir of survivors and advocates who have all gone through music therapy programs with us. So they've been each participant has been partnered with a musical therapist to learn the song One Voice, which speaks about unification of one people, one voice. They go through the individual therapy sessions with their therapist, and then they've come to an individual recording session with a camera crew and a sound recordist, and their music therapist meets them there, and we record the individual pieces of the song. So the participants come and they sing by themselves in a safe and comfortable environment with their therapist nearby. We then compile these individual recordings together to create what's essentially a virtual choir. So our dream and our mission is to build this virtual choir, to have participants from every state in America, to have people from every nation across the globe. And the more participants, the more people benefit from music therapy, but also the bigger our message of unification, the more voices we unite together in song, the bigger the message of hope. And also to really, I think the more participants that we can add to this virtual choir creates a really powerful statement about just how many people are actually survivors. It's a silent issue, we don't talk about it. In America, every 2 minutes someone is sexually assaulted. So the need is definitely great.
It's a time for me to raise my voice and probably represent a woman from my culture and my ethnicity to just break the stigma and taboo. You know, people think that domestic violence and abuse doesn't exist. It does exist in every single nationality, religion, race, everywhere. And I decide I will stand up and say, be a voice for the women that are afraid, scared, and tell them, don't be afraid. Look at me. I was there a few years ago, so you can do it.
I think One Voice has been enormously impactful for me. As a survivor myself, I think that there is a certain degree of isolation that's found among people. And the words of this song, the way that it brings people together, it gives the sense of power in the unity of the voices coming together. And it allows those people who have suffered throughout time to join together and say, we're not alone, we have strength in numbers, and we should be heard.